For years, homeless advocates have struggled to get people with drug and alcohol problems off the street. The problem was the city wouldn't let them into the city shelters. Now there seems to be a way to get around that rule. Government Affairs reporter Melissa Russo has our story.
I'm good to go then, huh?
For 13 years, Dale Clemens has moved his stuff from stoops to steps to alleyways. Today, he packed his bags for the last time to move into his own apartment.
Feels good to have my key in my hand for a change.
It's a big milestone. Until now, outreach workers described Dale, a retired U.S. Marine captain, as one of the most stubbornly homeless Vietnam veterans on the city streets.
Here in this room where Dale lived until today, you're likely to find some of the same people you've seen living on your neighborhood streets. And for years, they've refused to go into the city shelters. The only reason they decided to come indoors now is because this place is nothing like a shelter.
There's too many rules in the shelter.
This is a experimental program called A Safe Haven, started in November by the nonprofit Bowery Residents Committee and the city. Dale is the first success story. There are no curfews here, no drug tests, no rule you have to be sober before you can get an apartment. If you want to go out and have a beer, go right ahead. The only requirement is you have to want to get off the streets for good.
Well, here's what's so amazing. Because we didn't tell anyone how they had to live or what the criteria were to come in and do this program, everybody's drinking less. Dale is drinking less than he was drinking living on the street. Some guys aren't drinking anymore.
The promise of a home is giving people like Dale something to live for. Treatment is available for everyone, but getting it is not required. People do it because they want to, not because they have to.
They're like you and me. They need to pay their rent to remain living here, and what we hope is that they make better choices over time.
The city plans to expand the Safe Haven program to 500 beds this year.
I feel great. It's my own place. It's my own place. I don't have to worry about it being cold. I don't have to worry about getting wet out there on the streets.
Melissa Russo, News Channel 4.